Hey, Uncle Bob, I'm gonna need a little help. And it's really with the concept of what a Euro nymph is. So I have a glass bead here. It's a large bead. I melted a piece of mono into the cavity of the bead. It's firm as heck. And rather than try to tie down both sides, I only tied down the back and then slipped off the mono. I took a piece of my turkey, split it with my scissors, right? Laid in the tail, tied it in a little bit, came back. There's my copper wire, and I put a little dubbing in there. So the back half of the fly is finished. And this bead being where it is, it lets you do some things. And so I got my copper wire here, so I'm just gonna put a couple of wraps around the base of the bead. The bead's going nowhere. I'm gonna just clip that off. But here we get to kind of the gist of the whole thing, or the thing that I can't quite get my head around. So Andy Pullians, right, would have used these feathers to build a wing case, right? And then he would have dubbed the front end and then teased out 3 on each side to make legs. And legs are cool, but at this juncture, I'm not sure the legs should be in the front. And for a caddis, sure. Caddis have long bodies and little legs up front. A mayfly, the legs are spread out, like most insects across there. And so I'm going to do something here. I'm going to take half of its turkey, right? And I'm going to wrap it around the bead. And then I'm just going to tie it down. And you can probably see it there. Now I'm going to take the other side, wrap it around the bead. Well, let's see here. If I'm here, I wrap that way. Yeah, I wrap this way. I wrap it around the bead. And I tie it down. And so now I've got these kind of wing-like things. And my feeling is that I'm just going to take them, gather them both up, and then clip them. And spread them out a little bit, right, so that they act like wing or legs, but they're coming kind of off the wing case. I don't think that's a problem. Now, you gotta always remember that the fly is gonna ride like that, which has the legs underneath, which has the bead hanging down to be the abdomen, and of course the hook point is gonna ride up. Isn't this what a Euro nymph is supposed to be designed to do, is ride point up? Because this bead isn't even on the shank, none of the weight of the bead counteracts what you want to do. All of it is used to pull the fly around so that the point is up. Now I can dub whatever I want here. I'm not going to worry about Andy's legs in the front because I got them in the back of this bead. I don't know. I think this is it, folks. This is it for the mayfly stoneflies. The caddisflies already got completely wired with the mono body that I dye. So if I got something wrong, let me know. But I look at Euroflies and look at where the center of gravity is and where the mass is in this direction, and I don't see how they could ride point up. If they're not supposed to ride point up and you're digging around on the rocks, you're going to get snagged all the time. So something's missing for me in how things are today out in the Euro world with their flies, and maybe I'll figure that out and maybe you can help me. Bye-bye.